Alright, so the sun is right behind me. Let's tone some of that crap down, shall we? Okay. Alright. Alright, blah blah blah, stop moving. Okay, so while I was out, job hunting and doing all that stuff at the Chesterfield Mall and crap, and my car's going, and smoke's flying everywhere, I'm getting really dirty looks. Just as I had predicted. I was really worried that I was going to get dirty looks, and I did. Okay, and I got lost. Apparently I was supposed to take a right, and I thought it was a left, I don't know. But I started getting in like the really rich area of, where I live now, and I felt really out of place, because my car, if you haven't seen it, which you should have seen it, just throwing that out there, but if you don't remember what my car looks like, it looks awful. It's still just the crappy Corsica that you remember. Like the paint's peeling off, there's rust in place of the peeled off paint, and one of the, tires is all bent up and crap, and the muffler still sounds as loud as ever, and sometimes, yeah, the exhaust smokes and crap. So driving through the rich area where like there were mansions, but it was like suburbia mansion area, felt very out of place. And my car doesn't accelerate very well on hills, so there's a lot of people tailing me, and I thought for sure I was going to get shot or something. But then again, we're in suburbia, so I don't think I'm going to get shot anytime soon. However, still very scary, because I was, again, paranoid that someone's going to report my car and be like, officer, there's a car here that doesn't, that's not a Mercedes. Oh my gosh, there's a car here that's not a Ferrari. Oh no, there's a car here that's not a Beamer. And I'm just kind of sitting there going, it's a car, I almost kind of thought about jokingly, being all like, oh yes, this car cost me $5,000. But then I realized that $5,000, well, it sounds like a lot to me. It's probably how much they make like an hour. So I had to bump it up again and add another zero on there. Oh, this car cost me $50,000. Yeah, no. Shut up, Steam. Gosh. Sorry, I'm talking to Brett, the boyfriend, on Steam, so he's like, bloop, 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 bloop. And I'm like, I don't care about how you saved a baby squirrel. He really did. He cared. He saved a baby squirrel. It fell out of a tree, and he put it back in the tree. I was like, oh, he's so cute. But besides the point. So while I'm in Chesterfield, and there are all these, people here, and they're all looking at me awful and stuff, and they're like, ugh, scum of the earth, I was still, bucking up and, ignoring their, hurtful, scornful eyes, and went ahead and applied, because I need a job still. And being unemployed is not fun, so, yeah. But by the end of the day, I really didn't care. There was even points when I was literally saying, ha ha ha, eat my exhaust. So it really didn't bother me after a while. But still though, whenever I pulled back up to my aunt's neighborhood, I was just like, man, I really hope the neighborhood watch doesn't report me. I'm actually more scared of the neighborhood watch than I am of the police, because at least the police will be like, oh, I remember the day whenever I had a crappy college car. You keep going, kid. But some of these people, I swear to you, some of them are blue bloods, okay? I don't know if they've, like, had a crappy car like I have, or maybe they have, I mean, some people work from nothing and work themselves up, and some people just were born into it. But I'm just saying that there are probably people who live in this neighborhood who are born into it. Whenever they see my car, they're like, it's not a Cadillac, oh, And, I drove by this really nice Camaro, and it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. It was white and it had red racing stripes on it, and I got a thing for red, okay? But I saw it, and, we're going different ways, and the guy driving it was just like, exactly like I was worried about. And I was just kind of looking at him, I was like, we both drive Chevys, can we, like, hang sometime? Oh, I'm so alone in this world. Not really, it's fine. Because, guess what, Melanie? I still have our love bug, so it's okay. I guess. Alright. Say bye, love bug. Bye-bye. Mwah. Alright. I will hopefully make a video about my first day of school tomorrow. So, there's that. Alright. Bye. I love you guys. Mwah.